Good, wonderful morning, guys. Yep, it is sunny. Wonderful. And yep, my hairstyle is back to normal after yesterday, in which, if you haven't seen the video, then the bus driver, wow, the first one was really dumb. The second one was better. I accepted him. The next thing, I entered the gym, and the subject in the video was, the sauna. Oh my god. It was humid. It was like a desert, okay? Okay, I hope he's not coming in front of me. Okay, we're lucky. He just got off of his seat for some time. But, okay, here's an odd story. Although it is not so much, we have rain while it's sunny. Because of all those clouds that came. Well, yeah, still odd story. Like yesterday when we came to the grandma's house, there were still some parts of lights of sun, but some low clouds came in and blocked them. And when we were leaving grandma's home, there were no signs that we saw any dark clouds until that moment that we crossed down that hill before I get to get my cappuccinos. Actually, only one, so until I had to get my drink, that's when I started seeing some proof that it would rain a lot. And now it's partially raining with the sunshine. Partially. And kind of funny that it's partially. Like yesterday I said the rain was 80% likely to happen. Well, today it was also 80% likely to happen. But right now, it feels like the other 20. Well, alright, well, the point is it that cat that lost the eye? Because last time I was walking up here, there was a cat that lost his eye. Like a severe eye injury. Well, back in my very, very first vlogs that I made 3 years ago, we also had a cat like that. And he would always meow. And yeah, he lost one of his eye. Maybe that cat still has an eye, but doesn't work so well. But the one that we had, wow, that was a big problem. He was constantly meowing. I would show you in the vlogs. And maybe it's right there. But the one that we had in the first year I was vlogging was even worse. And he left the neighborhood in August of the same year. Okay, I'm just saying that the park is not closed, really. Okay, so it's nearly 4 p.m. and we're going to be meeting at the cinema level at 5:30 to watch Avengers. And yep, the final episode of Avengers. We're watching the final episode of Avengers today. It's going to be a fun movie on one side, but the other side's going to last 3 hours. And the last time we've been to a movie, I guess that was pretty long ago, but we have been to Mission Impossible back in August of last year. And my god, the movie, I have to remember, it was 3.5, maybe even close to 4 hours. And geez, I was so friggin' bored. It felt like forever. It felt like I was locked up in a jail cell, watching 4 hours of one movie, which that 4 hours felt like almost forever. But the beginning of it was pretty fun. Like the movie itself was fun. just staying in that room was kind of boring. The movie itself, amazing. I'm hoping that today it will be really fun to watch as well. And let's see, 3 hours, but even when it takes 2 hours and when it takes infinite time to watch, there's still some hopes for fun parts of the movie to come out, especially, for example, when the guy jumps off a building and then luckily has a trampoline to jump on and then jumps right to the next building. Yeah, that's Mission Impossible, for example. And that's how I would rather have fun, watching one guy jump from the top of a high building of 130 floors, like the Burj Khalifa, and then jumping onto another very tall tower. Well, Burj Khalifa actually has 164 floors, but you see what I mean? That kind of adventure thing. But we're watching Avengers this evening. Well, now it is exactly 4 o'clock. So that means I'll take the bus within half an hour, or maybe even get closer to 5. And then me and my mom will meet at some point to prepare to watch the movie. Avengers, the final episode. Woohoo! I didn't even get the chance to watch Game of Thrones, the final episode. That was in April. That was the middle of April, when my birthday came. And I didn't even have a chance to sit on that chamber. While several kids did have a chance to sit on the Game of Thrones chamber, funny story. At one time, the security guard even took a picture of one kid. Well, guys, look at that. Donald Trump is actually playing golf right now at the moment. This is actually funny that he has practiced golf. Oh my god, who actually scored? Why? Why would he wanna? Is it because he's selling oranges? What the hell? I'll let him go because I was enjoying looking down at the market stuff. I'll watch him go down. Start with. Haha. Next one. Okay, I'm predicting that this time nobody will come while I'm watching these stuff rebought. Ah, my prediction was right. Thank goodness there's so many vegetables. Oh, jeez. That was... Well, we're lucky that there's almost no one. Because it's so late. It was so wonderful until the ending part. The beginning part, when Thor and Batman and Iron Man came up to meet up with each other to investigate things, that part was really fun. Like, before they started fighting all that. Like, that was fun. That was a fun part. And then there was one part where 2 other Avengers were on the top of a building, and then there was like a bridge, and then there was a big height on the bridge. And then they were fighting, and then both of them fell off. Well, that was also really funny. I liked that part too. And then later on, it came to the fighting part, the final fighting part. Oh, that was also fun, but just the ending wasn't as fun as the rest. And like, it was gonna be 3 hours, but it went close to 3.5 hours. But thank goodness it was not as tiring as... Let's see what time it is. 9:29. Well, thankfully this time it was not as boring as the Mission Impossible movie we had. If you remember that one. If you remember that one. Oh my God. Like, my funeral was about to be the following day. Because they told us the movie was going to last 2.5 hours, but they lied. They said it was going to be not even 2.5 hours, but it turned out to be close to 4 hours. Whoa, that killed me. That one did kill me. Almost. And my funeral could have been the next day. Like, I would have stopped vlogging at 1,000 days. Like, I wouldn't. Actually, I didn't even have 1,000. It was August, and I didn't have 1,000 vlogged until the end of October. And now it's May, and I already passed the 1,200 a few days ago. And I'm gonna get to 1,300 in probably August, end of August this year. But last year in August, when we had the Mission Impossible movie. Oh, here you are. Okay, well, sorry. Mom came in. Well, I have to say that in the August of last year, when we were watching the Mission Impossible movie, and you just heard me say it was close to 4 hours, while they said it was only going to be 2.5. Oh my God. Then my last vlog, well, my description says I'm planning to vlog for 3,331 days or more, but my last vlog could have been 900 whatsoever, 800 something, lower than 1,000, lower than the 4 digits. Anyway, guys, look at, I have 2 slime combinations right now. I have an orange slime, and okay, this used to be green, but then I changed the color, but that one is so sticky now, and I had no choice but to buy another one, so I'm going to mix these. Oh, I hope our crazy neighbor is not there this time. Wait, no, that's just a chair. Okay, because when we were heading out, I was going to watch a full moon. Oh, where is the full moon? No. I'm not even kidding. We actually were watching the full moon somewhere when we were heading out of the mall. I'm not even joking around or playing games. We actually saw a big full moon in the sky with even some stars. While for this evening we were actually warned for rather a big storm. It was nice to see such a moon. Yeah. Well, guys, I don't have my flashlight on, and I'll just record like this. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.